Well, hello everybody. This is the much needed introduction video of what I'm doing with this truck, what it is, and well, pretty much that's about it. What is it and what I'm going to do with it. This truck is a 1975 Canadian Kenworth lw924, and the reason I say Canadian is that this model of truck, the lw924, was not available in the US. No tag there. I know there's... oh, there we go. There we go, up on the door. Canadian Kenworth, Burnaby, British Columbia, Canada. And most of the other information is worn off, but at least that is there. The 924 series was built to be, there you go, another Canada, was built to be an off-road logger, prime mover, kind of medium-duty truck, nowhere near the severe service stuff of the C500 lines, but definitely not a standard road truck. That's part of the reason why it still has the flat fenders. And you can see butterfly hood. But unlike the old needle noses that have a butterfly hood, you're not supposed to stand on those fenders, really. These ones got that grip tape on them. I can pop the fender hood open and get to everything. Not to mention, huge amount of clearance. Those are 11R24.5 tires, so there's a lot of height on them, and yet there's still even more room on the overhand over the tire, and all that clearance up underneath the chassis. Well, the tanks are tucked up and everything. Rear end on this one is actually international. I'm still learning about it. And look at that, international harvester. Sprung walking beam. And I don't know if that's supposed to be that way. Yeah, split on the frame. That's the biggest issue right there, that frame split. Because it's got a partial rear frame insert. You can see it a little bit right there, that line. YouTube has a habit of being dark. There you go. There's that line. And you can see the second flange right there going back. Had a partial rear, and I managed to get the original build sheet for this truck, and it states it's supposed to have a NTC 350 Cummins engine, a 15-speed transmission, and what was it, like a 563 rear end, something like that, 44,000 pound capacity. That was pretty much the standard option. This truck was ordered instead with a 13-speed transmission instead of the 15. Though what it all has in it now, it does have a 13, and it does have some kind of rear ends. I haven't gotten under there looking at them yet. I believe when I talked to the seller, they told me it was a 444 DSC in there now. So I've got Bud wheels, tubeless, 24.5 all the way around. Yep, all 10. Some big Chungus hubcaps. That all needs to come off. But my plan for this thing is to get it on the road. Going to be stripping a lot of it down, like doing a lot of the repairs. Got to stitch that frame back together, new frame inserts and little things, more minor things like this, the rust through the air can. Hopefully I can get it fixed. If not, I don't want to replace it, but if I have to, because that might be pretty rusty. Looks like this was the weathered side. And I'll get it back on the road, get it all cleaned up, repaint it so it's nice and proper looking again, new tires of course. And I got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of it's in surprisingly good condition, like all the old lenses are still on there. You can see there how dark orange that is, how much clearer that is from sun fading. Well, they've been on there a while. Still got the headlights, yeah, because the buckets were completely gone. I mean, rusted rotten. Yeah, interesting little steering setup here. Check this out. It doesn't have a powered gearbox. That's just a manual gearbox, but it has power steering supplied by a hydraulic cylinder. There's the lines going to it with a U-joint instead of a ball joint. That's up to the ball joint there. Oh, little spider. I love the Midwest spiders. Yeah, look at that. Hydraulic cylinder. Yeah, that's hydraulic cylinder for power steering. And that's step 2. That's way up there. Oil filter, 2 fuel tanks. Got that lower portion inside box and the upper where the sleeper is. Hydraulic tank because it's got a PTO on it. And got a take care of that plate. Got to do a lot of work on this thing. It does indeed need a fair amount of work, but it's actually overall not too bad. The oil doesn't smell bad. It smells oily. Still got fuel in it, surprisingly. The brakes look okay. I mean, they need to be changed. It's all getting changed. But nothing other than that stitch in the frame, that split, it's overall in pretty good shape. This truck looks like it was well cared for. Even the exhaust is pretty good. It wasn't all torn up or nothing. Yeah, it's got a bungee on there because the rubber, all is the rubber between the cab and the sleeper, rotted. Got that broken strap, but otherwise, still good. Even the inside, got the door panel off. It's right here. Clean that up. That, nice and good there. Got the brake valves pulled out. You have a video on that. Yeah, I got that light up there. That's always on. Didn't notice that till today. I'm sorry if there's too much motion. I'm not an YouTuber. I'm just doing this kind of stuff because, well, I got neat old things. And this housing's nice and cold because I haven't started it today. So we're even going to get a little start on it. Let's fire it up. I know it's what y'all want. Oh, let's get a look at that cab up there. Yeah. All 5 of them original bullet lights in that one horn. Got the little square spot mirror instead of a convex round one. That's pretty neat. Those in-out style air cleaners can draw warm air from underneath the hood. Ooh, I gotta get the key. Sorry about that. Where is it? Is that one? There we go. Yep. It's on. And just like that. Pretty good exhaust, yeah? Not bad for 50 years old and sitting around for long enough to deteriorate all to hell. The rattle, that's just because I don't have the battery box bolted on right now. It does have bolts and it's quiet otherwise. Got the brake valves pulled off because they got to be rebuilt, so it's not going to build any air pressure. Got my tools working on it, and oh, that bad. Yeah, but like the whole roof cap in here, ceiling cap, that's really good condition. It's not all torn up, visors dirty, but overall everything's in pretty good condition. It just looks like this thing was driven, taken care of, and then left to rot somewhere. It definitely needs a good cleaning, holy yeah, but power steering works good. Doing that one finger, that's cranking it. Yeah, no problem. But I'm going to be getting this truck back on the road, pulling flatbed freight or oversized, pretty much whatever can get me home every couple of weeks. This is my 3rd truck. I got a 90 FLD 120 with a 10-foot sleeper on it, and a 88 FLC SBA. That's interesting. But now this is truck number 3. I only got a minute left. So this is the Kenworth, everybody. I'll be working on it. So if you got something like this, or you want to know how to do stuff, or you just like it, stick around. And you'll see it go from rusted and rotten, all taken care of. Maybe I'll repaint it back to that green, yeah? Industrial green. We'll get there, though. Stick around. Let's see this truck get back on the road, yeah? Mm-hmm. Good truck there. It's a good truck.